of oil on that. See if that works. There we go. Yeah, most of the UK uses them couplings. Europe uses palm couplings, so everyone always swaps them, but apparently the palm couplings are easier to do than these. Fast track's on the trailer, ready to load up with wood chip. That's off in a bit, when we load it. We'll have to take the acros now out the weighbridge though. See how much water's in that. We're now set to have the wettest March probably for 30 years after the driest February. Concrete update. Grid is bang on. No puddles, and even that bit's sort of draining as well. I'll take these acros out now. See if that gap stays. Right, go on.
Like that?
Yeah, just pull it out now at that end. And hopefully it won't spring back. Yeah, it never moved. That's alright. Just flip that one up as well. Yep. Yeah, no, that's stayed. That's alright. There we go, just weigh the trailer now. Obviously, kept the back door open, it tipped a bit, let the water run out of it. If we stand on here, I can do a before and after. And we'll see if it looks better later. Operation workshop tidy. That's just loading up now with chip. I found a charger. I think it's off one of the laser levels, which is on charging here on a different charger, so I'll go and put it with it so it doesn't get lost. Yeah, this is the plug arrangement that we took off the Mini Merlo because it just gets in the way. Yeah, we took the big box off here, and then there's a couple of wires you join together, and then that just tucks back up in there, out of harm's way. What's that? Is it a telly? That's a bit big, isn't it, for an Amazon box? Stand next to that for scaling.
Well, that still doesn't explain why it's in a box that big.
Right, today's quiz question. What is in this massive Amazon box? You think you know? Leave a comment below. Right, 4 hours later, is it? Doesn't really look a lot different.
Special tool for diverting the oil, but...
Oh, I see. It just comes out sideways.
Yeah, it's the same on the JCBs, and they just make a mess on the 8-ton excavators as well.
Yeah,
So,
Rob's changing the oil on this onto the floor just to protect the concrete.
Yeah, damn right.
So,
These colas are always been bad for draining oil.
you should have a 90, shouldn't it, on there?
Well, JCBs do actually.
Oh, right.
Sort it out, mate. Look.
Yeah, it's getting near 1,000 hours, so it's having another service. It's now, we've had it 2 years, believe it or not, in end of April, which has absolutely flown by, and it's still immaculate. And apparently, if you want another one, you can't get one till 2024. End of 2024.
Sale for the right price.
Yeah, it's actually worth more than we paid for it. I think we paid 47 for it. It's worth a lot more than that now because you just can't get them, and it's obviously immaculate. This is an owl and the pussycat, a sunflower one. I'm just up at Knowsley's Courtay Park because we're going to bring a tractor for out there so the kids can see it in August because it drives past here on the tractor run. So this will all be set up with this is the fruit and veg competition in here. Just got back now. They've got a flower showy thing and a vegetable show and different things on, so we're going to take one of the big tractors so when the kids are there they can see the size of it, because obviously they see them on the tractor run driving past the park, but obviously don't see one close up, so they can have the pictures took on it. So that's something for August. Got it all now, brush mounted on the wall and everything, and then we've sorted all the oils, twisted that round. I'm going to put that shelf from over there in there, and then it's like an alleyway because it was a dead corner anyway. So put a little light up as well. Dad's been splitting logs and he's found barbed wire inside.
That's got barbed wire in.
Alright. Oh well. That'll be in the fire grate then, won't it? We put the whiteboard there but I don't think it's going to get splashed with oil from the oil there, so we might have to move it in here, maybe up there. I have to turn the radio down, so we've got a copyright strike. But yeah, we've got a little light above it as well. So they're all screwed together now. But we're making the room over there, remember? But we had so much oil that you couldn't... Well, we keep buying oil, and we've basically got it all. It's just we couldn't find it. Well, what Andrew's found is he's going to put it across there. Saves painting the beam, doesn't it? Found these bits off the bateman. Looked at the label when they were sent out. 10th of April 2019. So they've been missing in action. Is it 3 years or 4 years? I'm going to put them in a sprayer, do the birthday bumper when I'm there. The workshop doesn't actually look any better. I'm glad I didn't put a time-lapse camera up, because we've basically lifted everything out from where it used to be, stuck it all in the middle of the floor, to then put it all the way back on the shelves and move the shelves around. So things look a lot worse before they're starting to look better. It's only now, it's nearly 5 o'clock, that stuff's starting to look a little bit tidier and things are going back together. Right, today's birthday bumper is massive. I think there's 14 names on it, so I'll be quick. Tom Holcroft is 8, Aidan Parker, Stuart Bradshaw, Warren Alger, Archie Weir is 9, Digby Martin's 13, Doran Leanne is 26, I think I've spelled that right. James Barber's on there, Eddie Chamberlain's on there, Sheena Wood is 29, Jack Ray, Lynn's Holmes is 46, Deck Mitchell's 20, and Garrick Harvey is 9. Look at that now, nearly 200 quid it's gone up in the last 24 hours. We should definitely, I hope, do 30,000 in 12 months on there. So thank you everyone that's donated, and happy birthday everyone on there, or anyone else whose birthday is today. Still getting loads of messages asking how to donate to the birthday bumper. Either scan that QR code with your phone now, or underneath every single video for the last 12 months is the link of how to be on the birthday bumper, so go and find that below every video. Joe said he's too nervous to do the birthday bumper, so I've done it. You're not going to say hello? No. This is the concrete now. I am made up with that grid because I was worried that it was going to be a little bit too high. But if you look, there's no puddle, even with the broken bit. There's a tiny little bit here, but it's completely knackered there. But all this, not a puddle on it at all. Just some muddy foot parks off me. But it's turned out really well. Stand back to appreciate the full glory of it. Yeah, all the rubbers are back in now as well. So there was a little bit of a... It was a little bit tight just here, so we just won the whizzer inside and just polished the concrete off this gap here. But yeah, it's fine now. Just need to do most of the rest of the yard, but can't really afford that at the moment. I think I've got my grant, but I've not had it in writing to do the far end down here. It's all cracked up, but couldn't get a grant on this, but hopefully we can get a grant for that. Or I could have got a grant on that, but it'd have been patches everywhere, so that was the really knackered bit up here as well as that. So we'll do this bit up here next, but next bit of concreting will be the gate. The general consensus is to glue this Joe Seals mug back together with resin and set it into the next bit of concrete. So it would kind of be like the walk of, what's it called in Vegas? Not Vegas, LA is it, where you walk along and there's like stars on the pavement. I mean, I'm not sure it's saying that Joe needs his star on the pavement, but I think it'd be quite funny to have his cup embedded in the driveway. What else should we embed in the driveway? That'd be quite funny. Maybe one of my cups as well, see which lasts the longest.
Where's that?
Looks like a shop. Ian will be in there next with a little stand selling hoodies. The stores.
They kind of like your cunt to cunt.
Andrew's polishing the QR code to make sure it works. If you want to scan that, it'll take you to what you're watching now, so it won't really work, will it? Ian's had a good suggestion.
If you're watching it on your telly and you want to tell us how good it looks, that's what you need to scan to leave a comment.
There you go. Yeah, try that. Pause your telly now and scan that code. We had that when we went on the front of the combine, when we went to Kelsall Steam Rally, which is actually coming up this May, I think. No, it's not, it's June. Andrew's got OCD, he's now brushing the wall. So it's day one after the big tidy up. It's starting to look no different. We are getting there. Ian has gone from one end of this bench to the other, binned everything we don't need, and now it's just categorising stuff that we may need. We've got all the hydraulic fittings to go through as well, but we're slowly getting there. So sorry for a boring video today, but we've been keeping warm and dry in here, so that's why. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. A little bit of an update on the Aldi mushroom label thing. Basically what happened was they were Scottish mushrooms, but they put the wrong thing on, saying Poland. So they could officially have the Red Tractor logo on there. Had it not been, sorry, had there been foreign mushrooms in there, then legally they couldn't. But apparently Aldi were on the phone very early yesterday morning after seeing my tweet to Red Tractor, and Red Tractor obviously contacted them as well, and they did get it pulled from shelves, and it's either going to be correctly labelled or they'll go somewhere else. Don't know. I don't think there was as many as we think. I certainly went to an Aldi store yesterday and could not find any. It's fine the same packaging, but the mushrooms from Suffolk. Anyway, hopefully that's sorted out. But if it didn't have the Red Tractor logo on, no one was there to hold them to account. Kind of like this pizza, specially selected, Union Jack, made in Britain, German pork. Really misleading packaging. Now, nothing we can do about that. They can do that all day long and mislead the public. And that's why it's important to look for the Red Tractor logo, because that means if it's got the Red Tractor logo on, it's got to be British. And if it's got it on and it's not British, things can happen, things can be done, they can be fined. So a little bit of an update on the mushrooms. But anyway, that is all sorted now. So thanks for the guy that sent me the pictures anyway. You might see it in the Farmers Weekly as well. So that is actually all for today now. Sorry, I just remembered about this thing anyway. But yeah, keep your eye out that what you're buying is British. And I'll see you tomorrow.